What's going on, guys? Ashtinho Plays here, and welcome back to the FIFA 16 Sheffield United Career Mode series. And today we have episode 19 in season 2, and we'll have at least 2 games. It could be 3, but it's the playoff episode today, so we have 2 games in the first and second legs against Leicester in the playoff semi-finals. Now, if we win over 2 legs, we go to the final at Wembley and have a shot of promotion into the Premier League for season 3. So whatever happens, this will be the last episode of season 2, and the last chance for the team to, put a real shine on this season and hopefully give us something to remember. So, here is the team that we are going to go with, and now it's time to get into this game against Leicester City. So, I've got this extended intro thing here that's going to be how it is from now on, because I just feel as though it adds something to the video and gives it a bit more longevity. So, we're going to stick with that, but let's actually focus on the game in hand here, which is a home leg against Leicester, the first leg. Now, if we can grab the initiative in this one, it puts them in a really difficult position going into the second leg. But here, they had an opportunity early on to take the lead, and we give the ball away here in front of our own box, and eventually here this shot is saved by Howard. And then we eventually have our first opening of the game. It's a good pass out to the left, Musa cuts in, and it's a superb shot across goal. And having not taken the lead at all against Leicester in the 2 games against them so far this season, we finally managed to do it. We haven't beaten them so far this season, and as I said, we hadn't even taken the lead against them. But that changed, and it gave us the initiative in a crucial match. But here they could have equalised straight away. Okazaki not finishing that one though. But here on the dive, the Leicester player handballs it, and it's a penalty. I mean, it may not be so clear, but at the end of the day, he does dive and move towards the ball with his hand. So not much arguing that can be done about that. But anyways, it's 2-0 as Agard slots the penalty away into the top right corner, and we find ourselves 2 up on a side that we previously haven't beaten this season. So we were really taking advantage of the home advantage in the first leg, and we had a convincing lead. Although Musa here, if his shot hadn't been blocked, it could have been better. So we were looking to hold on to the 2 lead to take to the King Power Stadium, and that was maintained by a save from a relatively tame shot. And that was it, 2-0, and we'd beaten a Leicester City side that we previously hadn't beaten. So, that gives us a great advantage going into the second game, and all we have to do is just defend well and avoid conceding too many goals. It'll be the same job for Burnley actually in their second leg against Fulham, who we are most likely now going to be facing if we can hold out. So anyways, we'll see about that, but the squad is the same, exactly the same as for the last game. So there's not really much point in showing the squad update because it literally is exactly the same as what I showed you from before. So, we're trying to keep the consistency, and this time it'll be a slightly more defensive approach. But, you never know, I might catch them out on the break if we're lucky. But the priority is don't concede goals, because we have a lead, we don't want to lose it, and we could be heading to Wembley for the playoff final. So, we go into the game with a 2-0 aggregate lead, and here the game kicks off, and early into the game, this cross is well punched out, as it would have been a dangerous one. But then here, we lose the ball, and Leicester, with a lightning quick counter-attack, should actually do a lot better. I don't know why Okazaki's crossing that one when he could just take it on himself. And here, we were looking to punish him for that mistake with a rare counter-attack, but the ball didn't quite fall properly to Skugel. But then here, Burns was in acres of space, and no one really backed to get him as they threw caution to the wind. And here, we didn't quite punish him because Schmeichel acted as a great line of defence to prevent us from scoring there. And here, right at the end of the half, they could have scored to get 1 back, but they didn't, thankfully, for us. And again here, the cross is well dealt with, but Conte's shot is actually really close. But then, towards the end of the game, with it still at 2-0, Burns here, well, the question is, should he have squared it, because Agard would have been closing in at the back post. But the answer is it doesn't actually matter. We keep a 0-0 scoreline until the end, and that means we have won 2-0 in aggregate. Leicester City brushed aside, and that is the playoff final place secured. Slightly less comfortable for Burnley, who were pegged back by 1 goal against Fulham, but they managed to hold on, so that's who we'll be playing in the next game at Wembley in the playoff final. A chance to get promoted into the Premier League for Season 3, and we're going to be going with this squad. The centre mid's in a more defensive position than usual, but we don't want to be caught out on the counter-attack in this game. However, we've still got a potent attacking lineup, who should be able to cause Burnley problems. So, if they can, and if we score enough goals to win the game, we are going to be heading into the Barclays Premier League. But anyways, it's an all or nothing. It's this game it all comes down to in this season. We win, we get promoted. We lose, we don't. If they win, they get promoted, and if they lose, they don't. So that's pretty simple, I guess. It is a straight shootout for promotion to the Premier League. So, this would be a great way to round off Season 2, having failed to get to the final of the FA Cup, agonisingly falling short at the semi-final stage. So we're back at Wembley and we're looking to do better this time. Here, we made a fast start, getting straight through on goal, but Reed does not finish that one at all well. And then here, Agard receives the ball, he distributes it to Cody, and his shot is well saved. Burnley were hanging on in the early stages. But here, as we tried to launch another attack, we were caught out, and Gray's header is well saved in the end. And then here, as the first half continued, towards the end, we had a no chance here through Agard, but that is a great stop. And then here, early in the second half, Burns goes on a winding run, takes it past his defender, and he crosses it into Reed, across the box, a 6-yard tap-in that he couldn't miss. What a piece of play by Wes Burns on the right to set it up for him, and Reed couldn't miss. It's 1-0 and we are on our way to promotion if we can just hold out defensively. And whilst we tried to defend mainly, we could have scored a second here. Musa wriggling through, no one stopping him, and he is incredibly unlucky not to make it 2-0. And here, after that miss, Burnley were looking to punish us and get back into the game. This shot was close, but wasn't on target. But then here, with about 10 minutes left to go, they strike decisively, and Boyd gets them level at 1-1. So we failed to hold on to the lead, as we have done many times. Well, I mean, usually actually, despite what I'm saying, we do hold on to leads when we get them. We go in front and we hold on, but we don't on this occasion. But we unleashed a counter-attack, and here, Burns was out on the right again. Great ball to him, one touch, through ball, and it goes in again from Reed. At the start of the half, he scored one like that. At the end of the half, he does it again, and it's almost an identical goal in terms of the build-up. And what matters is that it goes over the line and we respond to take the lead again. There wasn't enough time for them to get back into it. We've done it. We've got promoted. It's all over. And our championship life has lasted but one season. But that's not in a bad way because it means we've gone up, not down. And after 2 seasons, we are now into the Premier League. We've got the promotion we wanted, so it's time to just end off Season 2 here and reflect on what we've achieved. So I'm just going to look at a few news reports on the homepage of this career mode of us getting promoted and the game reports and stuff. So as you can see here, official report, Sheffield United clinch promotion to the Barclays Premier League. So, Season 3 begins on Wednesday. If you're excited, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.